Now, earlier we were talking about how to keep your pets safe and happy during all the firework displays that will be going on all around the country this weekend, and it sounds like a lot of you have got a lot of unhappy pets.
Now, here is a top man, this vet, Mark Abraham. He's in hand to take your calls and offer some sound advice. And first of all, could you just run through some of the aids that we've got here? Because it's all right, we all know what the problem is. What could the solution be?
And you've also said about Maggie how she suffers.
Oh, she's so terrifying.
And this is like 45% of dogs apparently in the UK are showing signs of fear and anxiety. And as we all know, it's not just one night. It's from sort of October through till past New Year. So we've got traditional methods, which we'll tell you about in a sec, but we've got very exciting new technology, smart home technology, via the Hive app. Now, the Hive app is an app on your phone that can actually control light bulbs, so colour, dimness, obviously brightness, and also heating as well. So you can control what we call a Zen den in your house, a den where they feel safe, where they can cope with stress, and you can control, and most importantly, you can control it remotely. So you control it from your sofa. Well, no, you're always going to be there, obviously, in the same house, but you don't have to disturb your pet. You can actually control it from another room.
We'll bring those in as we go through the calls, because I do think this is very important to see what these gadgets are. Paula, you want an alternative. You've used sedatives in the past. Tell me now, what sort of pet do you have?
We've got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
OK, right. Here's Mark for you.
Hiya, Mark.
Hi.
For the last 5 years, we've had to sedate our dog with drugs from the vets because she gets really, really distressed. She's destroyed furniture in the past where she's tried to get into the smallest corner just to escape from the noise, and we've built dens. We can't leave her at all, but it's upsetting us because we're having to sedate her. I was just wondering if there's an alternative to stop us drugging her, because it's going on now for a 2-week period.
Well,
on
that's
the
the thing. It's not just one night anymore, Paula, is it? You know, it was Halloween and there were fireworks going off around us a lot.
In my consulting room all week, everyone's just been talking about fireworks in the morning, at lunchtime. Back to your problem. Obviously, creating a den is so important. Obviously, we talked about controlling the light and the temperature. There's plugins. Obviously, you've got the classic plugins.
Now, what do the plugins do?
They secrete a little sort of a synthetic pheromone, which is a compound that they feel a lot more relaxed. For example, with dogs, it's the same compound that makes puppies and their mum feel comfortable together. It's called an appeasing pheromone. So
Can you get human versions of those?
I will find out for you, Eamon.
So that just so the smell or the pheromones just calm them.
The pheromones can calm them down naturally. Again, no side effects, very safe, worth trying. We've got gels that you can actually put in the food that contain compounds like chamomile, like valerian, again, natural.
And how far before the fireworks will probably start would you have to give them that food for it to work?
This one's actually 15 minutes.
Oh, right,
This is a really quick-acting one.
That's interesting, Paula, isn't it? You didn't think of those things.
No. I mean, normally the sedative takes about 2 hours to act, so it'd be good to know. I'd rather put stuff in the food and use chamomile.
I'm presuming these won't be as strong as the sedative you get from the vet, though, would they?
You know, at the last resort, and we stress last resort because we can handle it by lots of other things, mainly creating the den. But last resort, go to your vets. There's still time today. Vets are open tomorrow. Ask for sedatives, have a chat with your vet. It may be appropriate because it's one night of the year and you want to make sure your pet is nice and safe.
All right. Well,
Thank you, Paula.
Paula, thanks very much. You were talking about staffies there, and